Thank you. Just trying to shine light state of things. Here is 2 cents more, little more detail of why I know so much. We were filming season 3 of Umbrella Academy. Tim Burton was scouting teams for Wednesday. They were considering converting our set at the time. The Sparrow. Can we convert? Into stays school. During COVID for 1, so circus there. 2. Our crew was going to be the crew to do the show, but we were picture wrapping 28th. They needed to start filming, start pre-production into first. Sorry about that. I think I've been streaming and did I start it and then yeah, I haven't been saying anything. I did start it and haven't been saying anything. I'm so sorry, guys. I I had it set up to go. I wasn't able to use the beginner promo link because I have an old account and I'm on mobile. Yeah, you Relampago Black, you won't be able to use the links on a phone. You'd have to do it through a phone browser to open the App Store, and it's like very difficult to actually get it to proc. And you can't do promo codes on a phone. You normally have to do it through the website if you do. Like if you do it on an Android or Apple device, you have to put the promo code in through the Raids. Raid has a link, like Plarium has a link on their site to go to like an Apple page to insert it. And yeah, you also have to put the codes in for the champions within the first 24 to 48 hours. You can't make an account and have an older account and then add the champions. You have to start a fresh account to do that. Okay, we're getting some Chimera rewards. I think we've got 4 fragments now. It is a 2x void right now for the weekend. Yeah, not a problem. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, it's if you're doing it on a phone, it's very difficult to get all the account links and stuff going, and the new player links. They've really made it more of like a player and play like PC thing. So I could pull these, but we're saving for the fusion. I am not going to pull 7 shards. This isn't enough. I'm nowhere near Mercy with voids. What was I looking for here? So I can do this. I don't think we're getting anything too crazy. Oh, we got it. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. That's a good one. Alright. I'm getting more epic relics on here than my main account. We upgrade? No, we're nowhere near upgrading. How about Live Arena? No. So Relampago, you can't check your mercy counter outside of keeping track of it yourself, or you can use RSL Helper, but RSL Helper will only track it from the point of you logging into it on a PC, and then it'll track from that point as long as you're running it every single time you've started it before you've ever pulled shards, and you keep it going while you anytime you open raid. So it'll keep a screen up with like your shard in like a circle of like where your mercy setting is. I was trying to find it, but yeah, held back by just being on mobile. Um, well, so I mean, my main account I 90% play on mobile, but I keep a. What I would suggest is this: like, make a. If you can't do it on a computer, make a piece of paper. I'm just trying to find where my spreadsheet is. Is it this deep? It is this deep. I have to update it anyway, so just trying to make sure I'm not showing. Yeah, can do this. So just give me one sec. I'll bring up mine, but I'm just gonna say to do something like this on paper. I've just got to black out some information because I've got info on this. So we'll just do black that out. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. Okay. So no, we don't want to make this big. Here. So, as you can see, like for my accounts here, I have whatever account it is, and I have like how many shards I have currently. But I have to update this. 51, 9, 11, 2. And so like for Giga Grim here, like we know we have, I think I have 9 ancients right now. I have 8 ancients, 7, so 8, 7, 1. So I would go here and I'd type in 8, 7, 1, and my mercies are over here. So I pulled a legendary at shard 193, and I'm at 119 out of 220. I'm at 26 voids out of 220, so I'm nowhere near mercy. It would have to be a 2x. But just do something like this on paper, where you're just writing the number and updating it. And over here, as you can see, like this here, total shards, like I'm just keeping track of like how many I've opened on this account. So this is ancients, voids. These are these individual ones are 2 primals. I just remember from memory, but the 8 was another 8. I think that's 8 sacreds because I'm at 12. And then I think it's 8, 3, and 1 are the sacreds, and then the 6 and the 9 are also 2 ancients. And yeah, then tells you over here like how many you've opened on every type of shard. So it tells me, keeps track of all my epics here. Here I have like a chart of where I got the epics from. So out of my 12 sacreds, I've gotten 9 epics. Out of the primals, none. I've gotten 2 out of voids, and I've gotten 24 out of ancient. And then same for the legendaries. And if you just do that, it'll just make a notepad or something you're gonna like keep with you to keep track. I color coded it, so I mean like you can use if you've got highlighters or like markers that you can make it just like make ancient shards blue, void shards purple. It just helps keep track of like what row, but you don't have to do that. I do the same thing for fusions, so like I do a chart like this for a fusion, so it just keeps track of all the shards and fragments from the fusion. So this was from Titus. Like, we don't know what happened here. Like, it going to my inbox and I didn't get the shard. So like this one I was pretty mad about, because the only thing I did skip was the bonus summon. And then here I missed the ice golem, so my main account I did do the bonus summon, but this was the Grim account, and I just kept them all. I kept track of all the ones I was doing. I'll open a single void shard just because we only have room for one. I doubt we'll get anything, but who knows. Yeah, rare, and that's not Cold Heart. Harvester. We're mostly getting the voids from events. We're not really getting anything from here yet. So we've got 6 fragment total for him. So he's on the way, 12 down here, 20 for him. We've gotten 9 for Drexar. Gotten 2 for Mod so far. We were able to... I don't know if the Epic's still here, is he? Yeah, we already recycled the fragments. People are starting to fuse him up. He's got like a cheetah print. Surprised they didn't animate his mouth at all. Like they've just got him in a static pose. His mouth opens because it opens when he attacks, so I just don't know why they didn't animate it that way. What else did people pull? So everyone be jealous because they actually got Nyamhi, the Spear of Narisa. This champion is just stupid. It's like an attack-based champion that does allied defense, that does defense and max HP shields, does cooldown reduction by 2 turns, ignores 50% of defense if they're under 50% health, decrease attack and decrease crit rate on A1. So for clan boss, this would make, for most of the bosses, this makes their crit rate 0. Can't be resisted. Block damage buff on allies each time this HP, like, so if anyone smacks this champion, they all get a block damage buff. That's just bananas. It's just like such like a does everything kit. And she does a heal for the team. I keep forgetting this champ's in the game. She's just fallen off. She was the original Hex champion. And this ability does a ton of damage. Like, she has a good kit. I just never see people using her. And yeah, just try and keep track of shards and everything. It is difficult. I mean, it's really stupid the game doesn't have an in-game tracker. Where the heck is the music? It's been 6 years. Every other game has it. Why they can't be bothered to put it in, I don't know. It's not like it's going to stop people from spending money. I think every other gacha game can tell you that. So, like Zenless Zone Zero, Withering Waves, all the anime ones, they all keep track. So do Raid's competitors, like the Dragon, I forget what it's called, Dragon whatever, like it keeps track. What? What? I wonder where SK is. We outbombed him. Yes, Warsaw, the team we made failed. It'll, we need to tune it properly. The 8-speed difference should have been fixed, but it also needs, they're all supposed to be wearing stalwart gear. So that's one of the big things we're overcoming, is we have to overcome they're not wearing a damage reduction gear set. And the bat is definitely going to, he's getting too many turns. So I wanted to do, yeah, I figured it was okay. It was late at night. Where's the website? If you go here, where's the calculator? Does Hell Hades have one? I know Deadwood has a calculator, I just don't know if, because you have to make an account to use it. You just gotta make a login. Any promo codes? No new promo codes. Willow, you're fine. Where are you, Clan Boss? Guide to Clan Boss. They have a Clan Boss calculator. So I'm just trying to see. So stage tool. Trying to find the calculator, like, because like I don't have my account info for Deadwood anymore. I'd have to make a new account. If you want full auto, budget unkillable, Heartkeeper. Don't have Emic. Where's the one we did? You could do this one. Saving for the team. When you're on, I never keep the gear set. I guess I can try to farm. Yeah, just save energy for a while. Stalwart is a hard gear set to get because it's like a 1 in 9, which is a 1 in 18. So it's just they never do like a 2x for Stalwart gear, and it's really only for certain teams that need it. Like certain champions want it. There's not many that do use it. This is another team you could try, because you have Maneater, Seeker, and White Dryad Nia, and then you would just have to speed tune your 2 DPS. But your God Seeker, who you're using, you'd have to re-speed that one, and that's a full auto team. I'm gonna open. I'll make an account, whatever. Okay, and wow, it actually shows the password. What is okay. We are going to try and do your team. You're gonna have to tell me the speeds. Okay. I'm pretty sure Seeker. Farming the gear. Yeah, no, absolutely. Just do that. But if you don't have it, if you have it on background battles, you can just check the speeds. If I remember right, it was 252. For Brogni. And 252 for who was the other one? It was Taragi. And then we had, who did we rotate in for damage? Was we took out, you're taking out Titus, and you're putting in, which was 192, and it was for who was damage? I'm just trying to remember. Anyway, they were 197. 192. No Laura Steele. So that's the damage dealer. And the other buff extender was 270. And that was for Sprite. The frog's 253. Okay. Sprite was 270, right? Like she was the fastest. We want her using her A2 often. turn 1, 3. So Seeker's the problem that I'm seeing. Like, all these buffs are still there for everybody else, but Seeker. Seeker gets stunned on the 4th turn. Everyone's got their buffs. Shields on everybody except Seeker. What if we lower it to 242? It's supposed to be 242, so I just want to see if that fixes it. It does not, because Seeker every third or second turn is getting is losing the buffs. Okay, that fixed it for most of the turns except for every third turn. Here too. It's only Seeker losing everything. Also, these aren't booked, right? Like, Brogni is booked, but... All are fully except damage dealer. No, I'm asking which champion. I have to put the champion in here. See how I haven't typed the name in? I have to put the champion in here for the stats. That you wanted. Thank you for all the help. Yeah, no, it's not a problem. Well, so who do you want the damage dealer to be? Because I remember last night we were both getting tired, but we were talking that you wanted to rotate out Titus. I think it wasn't for Ninja. It was for... Oh... Let me take a look at your I'm going to open Discord quick and look at the roster you had. Just to refresh my memory on who it was. Okay, so damage dealing options. Rathalos, yeah, that's right, it was Blade Master, thank you. So he has to be under a certain speed. He has to be under 195 for him to work properly. Seeker is still the problem, because Seeker's getting a 2-to-1 speed and drops the shield. Brog needs extenders on a 3-turn. Taragi's. Where's Mr. Frog? He's not a Squidwalker? I thought he was. Is he a lizard? He's a Shadowkin. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. There he is. What's your cooldowns here? 5. Is Taragi booked? His speed is 189. I just don't want to run it again until... so shield, ally, protect. Do you remember if Taragi's booked? Because see here, like the cooldowns, I have to put the correct cooldowns. So like if this is 5 turns, for instance, it changes everything on the calculator. Like it changes all of these. If Seeker's A2 is disabled, I can't disable it. So that's the only thing, this calculator, he hasn't updated it, because you can disable the skills now, so... if we just made him A1 and not do turn meter, all his are booked. Okay. Because you can see here every 3rd turn, so turn 3, 6, 1. I mean, but he goes 2 more. He's a 3-to-1 tune, so it's. He's boosting the turn meter rest of the team. It's just he's not going to survive when he's going 2 turns with no shield on. And I'm just double checking Hellburn Sprite is correct. I'm thinking of the correct skill. No, it's always that one. Okay, whoops. So that I gotta fix that on the calculator. I put the A3 or A2 and it's the A3. It's supposed to be prioritized. This is A4. This is normal. Okay. Okay, that fixed it, except Seeker. It's still too fast. Can we lower... So yeah, this is the only problem, is turn 3. So it has the strengthen still. Turn 3, 10. Just let me check one thing. I want to, I'm going to bring up the video quickly for this team and see, I'm just gonna do you one better. I'm gonna, as long as I don't gotta re-log in. Sprite speed's 270. Yarpy, you're fine. Gloves, do I have gloves? 17. Try on. Okay. This is my old Arbiter gear, so I'm just trying to get her speed quickly to what it's supposed to be. 6-star. Boots, looking for rolled boots. This is fine. So we're a little too fast. What can I take off for 3 speed? Take off that. $10 short. That's 72, 73. So I think I can just glyph. And now we're at 260, so I see it's 266. So I need 4 more. So I want this to hit 7. That's a problem. At least one speed is fine. Alright, equip. Alright, now your health is the problem, so we have to make her tankier. That's fine. I can't put 2 pieces of that gear on. Hey SK, how you doing? I just jumped on my main account for a quick. I'm just I'm trying to get a separate clan boss team speed tuned properly. 26 is way too low for health. Yeah, Warriors we're trying to get a clan boss team on one of them going. So it's just I'm gonna mirror the team best I can here. Because we built it last night and speed tuned it, but something's going wrong with it, so we're just trying to figure out what's it seems like it's Seekers too fast, but we followed the speed tune on the website properly, so it's just not working out. HP? No, it's resistance. That gives HP. HP. It's not HP. It gave literally the same stats. That's BS. Sure, you can have this. I'll take this back later. $27,000 HP, still pretty low. Do I have HP to upgrade? Cat, you're fine. CVC's in 3 days, so I don't really want to burn all my glyphs right now, but just tanking her up a little bit to survive. So she's good enough for now. She has no masteries, mind you, so keep that in mind. And then next we will do, so she's on speed boot. Taragi. His speed is at 176. His masteries aren't done, it's fine. Taragi has to be lol. Prove we did. So SK, I'll show you quickly the calculator, and you'll see that our problem is Seeker. So here's the team. And Seeker keeps dropping shield every 3rd to 5th turn. And it screws everything up. But these are the true speeds that we're supposed to have with no speed aura. So we don't know why it's not working. Like, it works here fine in the middle. Without dropping the... It drops it here on turn 20. And it drops it again here on turn 28. And drops again. Still has strengthened, but dropped the shield on 35. Drops it here. Like, so it's just Seeker's going so fast that it's just... You never did speed tunes. It's okay, we're just trying to figure it out. This is an auto team, it's supposed to be, so it should work. Taragi's supposed to be 253. I want to leave the Stalwart on, so I might take these two off. If that's the case, go away. Spider better still be going. Oh, no. That used 3,000 energy. I made 25 million silver. I don't see 25 million silver up there. This is my brute force team, SKB. It's about 30 seconds, but it just... kills Spider hard. The fastest it's gone is 32 seconds, but gets the job done. For Spider hard. Is this any good? HP, defense ring. But it rolled, attack. It's a weird ring. I'm going to keep it for now, but probably going to get rid of it. I can't rear gear Rathalos right now, but I'll put him... I think he's close to the right speed, 193. So he's already speed. He's at the speed he needs to be. He's like 3 off, but just so you know, he doesn't have his masteries either. Speed. Roggy we gotta do. Brogny. Brogny's supposed to be 200. So we're probably gonna do this Brogny because I use this one. So we will do. He booked. And he's not booked. That'll be fine. He doesn't have masteries either. So the damage output from him won't be the same, but we're just trying to make sure it doesn't die. So that's those 3 or 4. We just have to get Seeker, who I don't think I have built. Seeker's at 250, so Seeker needs 20 more speed. Doesn't have Laura Steel, so that's good. Fully booked. Still ugly. It's a good time. There's some other people in here, but this is who Speaker's supposed to be, by the way, so mine's way too fast. I think she's at 317. Yeah. She with the bonus. So 319. What's your arena bonus? Okay. Arbiters to 344. Turn meter boosted with that though. So Brogny friend. Okay, let's. I activated the banner. The bonus he's getting turn meter boosted. The hard part for Titus is that passive. I think if we got rid of Seeker and put another buff extender in there, like Valerie, it would work. But I don't. Do you have a Valerie at 60? You have 2 good Seekers, okay. But see, our issue's not turn meter. Like, Seeker's going too fast. That's why I want to take him out. I think the turn meter manipulation is the problem. But he is supposed to be Lysandra. It's just he does other things. So it's... Sure, put that on. We're at 220. We have a chest. There we go. Try on. 240. His HP's gonna drop, but so is his defense. Problem solved. Okay, so he's ready to go. Good extender. Yeah, I agree. He has Godseeker 6-star ascended, so his Godseeker would really change the lineup, and he uses it. So it's just... It's one of those things you don't want to... Like, his Godseeker, if it's tuned for certain areas in the game, you can't keep, you know, swapping gear out. It's not... Well, it's just... It's a pain in the neck. Like, if you have Painkeepers, even... like, a Painkeeper would probably be good. She's already good to go. Seeker... 250. We need 20 more speed. Well, I can just do this. Hit speed! It didn't listen. Didn't listen. Breaking hearts. So we're at 253. 256. We definitely need more HP. Better than that. There we go. So we're at 256 plus 259. 261. These boots are garbage. I can't ascend them right now. I would swap in my Godseeker, but I'm pretty sure she's just really fast. I don't remember if I made her fast or slow. That's good enough. 263. He's much fat. He's faster than the rest of the other team. And I'll manual it so it goes off in order, because we can rotate in Maneater too if we have enough buff extenders. That's our backup plan. Okay, Warrior, we're gonna... Because you have these champions. Like, you have Maneater, you have Godseeker, you have Seeker, you have Painkeeper. We can rotate them in, or even Sprite instead of Painkeeper. We can rotate those 3 in and build an unkillable team. And we'll still use Brogni and Rathalos. We just have to re-speed them. So we have a fallback team that we know will work. It's just the one we've already built. We're going to try and get it going. So he's done. Frog needs to be redone. Okay, gotta take these off. No. Remove. We're at 180. So that's 208. That'd be 223. I don't know if I have another weapon that's triple rolled or quad rolled. Okay, let's try. Do you have stuff on here? This isn't even... Okay. I don't really want to take that off, but I can now that they've got these on. Such a huge HP drop, though. This we can get rid of. Chest. So I need 14 more speed. None of these are glyphs, but I'm out of options with that right now. I could take this off. And I drop from 86k health down to 66. And then I need... How much I need? What? 230... 17 plus 2, so 19 speed. I mean, that's 18. That's too much. That's too much. I think this is going to be as close as we get. Hit one. Nope. Okay, so he's at 252. So Frog's done. Rathalos is already at what we need him to be. So let's see, they're done. He's done. And she's done. Sell you to the circus. You're tired, man. It's all good. Way too open. So there's where he's lost everything. Takes a hit. So I want to A1 there instead. I'm waiting for one of these two to die. So what I'm going to do is cancel this when one of these two dies, and then I'm going to switch this Brogni for my main one just to see if the book matters, if him being booked matters. Because his accuracy is so low too, he's not stealing the increased attack. Yeah, these two are definitely going to die soon. Alright. Okay, give me 1 sec. Well, Worsel's have to sleep, but we'll try it one more time with, his speed's gonna be different, but sure. So, like, when you're this late in game, I'm just gonna point out, like, a shield like this, like, looks okay, but, like, these aren't 7s, they're not getting bought. It's, I'm not gonna spend that kind of silver if it's not a perfect roll. So he's damage dealer speed instead of fast. And he has War Master instead of Helm Smasher. I don't remember why he's built this way. Pretty sure for Doom Tower is why he's built this way. Coco, get out. Got a, and I have him under health, so I'm, or maybe he's built for Hydra. He was in a Hydra team probably. 10 hours left on that. How much time do I have? Okay, so I'm gonna... Hang on a sec. I hate that you have to... You have to have room in your storage to swap gear. It's so annoying. What don't I care about? Sure. This is supposed to be an auto team, so I want to see if it works auto or falls apart. So for one, the heals from Taragi aren't enough. So there we got a proper extension on all the shields. And now the shield fell off on 3. Double rebuff on the shield. So after opener, his A3 might have to get shut off. She's already gonna die. So that's a problem. Her extenders not lining up with their shields. Since you're all here. And now we're one more into Mercy. We're at 13. What can I run? I can't run anything while we're doing this. Yes, take the real team apart. We get it. I do have a Hellborn's Right. Well, rip me. I could have put gear on her. Maybe I'll do that quickly. I didn't know I already built one. How? Yeah. So I'm just looking where this will be. Those 3 sets. Make it easier on myself. Set.
Okay, so that's fixed. And put her under speed.
She's just gonna have more HP. And then going to look for buff duration. Alright. And you don't have any of those. So Godseeker, what's her speed? She's perfectly speed tuned for this team. So I'm gonna, but she's slower than Seeker. She's built for Sand Devil, so I'll bring her in just to test. How much time do I have left? 20 minutes. Oh, cats. So this is the team I'm going to bring in to see if it works any differently. So A2 open. She has to A1 first. He A3s. He hits. Extend duration. Extend duration. Grow shield. Well, I do want to keep growing the shield. I do have to replace the one that's on Taragi. Duration. A2. Duration. Grow shield. His fell off. Grow shield. So it's still there, it just took some damage, but still, shields are all still on and growing. So part of the problem was his A3. We need to make sure he's not using it again when we change the preset. And then Brogni, we need to make sure he's not redoing his shield. They're still going to have a fall off though on turn 7. This is big. We can't just use it. So far, it's turn 7 and 10. Do that. Where we've had to intervene, like redo things. He has no shield to grow. Because he's taking huge chunks of damage on the shield. So it's just the gear, like, again, this is random gear, so Brogny's gear is just not putting a big enough shield out to start off. But neither is Taragi. Like, you can see Rathalos, like, his shield's getting big. It's just the rest aren't growing at the same rate. Like, the clan boss is hitting Taragi really hard, so it might just be like moving it. Like, part of this too is like moving the duration of like where they're sitting. Like, now these two are dying and it's only turned 17. And she died again. And the current build Brogny's in, he doesn't have enough accuracy to steal the increased attack too. That's part of the issue. Now she's just going to keep dying anytime she gets resurrected. We'll figure out a way to get this going, but like, I figure we can probably build the other team too. I do want to try one thing. see, extend. She'll take him out. Put him in. So extender, damage. So 2 extenders. So she opens with her A1 or 3. No, she opened with A2. It didn't extend. Because he's fast enough. He got her unkillable. And you opened with your A3 instead of your A2. Now we'll continue. This is early enough. I'm just going to reset their skills to do it in the order I want. Unkillable. Extend duration of shields. Speed tune. Yours falls off. Durations. So right now he's the problem. Where's the team I sent you? The damn it, she's too fast. So I need to drop her speed to 189. 81 to 89. She's gotta be slower than Godseeker. Godseeker's fast. This team's too slow. Sorry. The Dryad Nia Godseeker Maneater team you could absolutely build. It's just, these are low speeds too. It's just, for me to copy it, I have to take off so much gear to do it. Little AFK. No, I'm here. It's just I'm going through like for her, I'd have to take off these 2 to 3 pieces of gear to speed tune her properly, and then she's gonna die because she's not gonna have stats, even though it's an unkillable build. The reason you want her is this: the cooldown, so she keeps Maneater's skills. He just keeps cycling into his unkillable. See, 275, 245. Guessing he's the better option. I used to have a man-eater team, that's why they're tuned that way. I haven't really touched them since then. Rogni. I don't want him to be the stun target. Let's do that. So this would be a manual team because you'd have to make sure you're always doing man-eater. It says it's auto though. This also didn't work. We targeted him and it didn't reduce his cooldowns. Why didn't it lower his cooldowns? Anyway, this is the idea of the team. Like it would just keep the shield up. Like these two, like you'd extend once, reset cooldowns, and then unkillable the whole ride. It's just you do have to manual it because you have to manual her A2 to always target man-eater. So he always has his unkillable up. The alternative is using Painkeeper instead, but she has Strengthen. So she does have like a second set of health. And she does decent damage too. As long as he's getting the unkillable up before the hit. So you double decrease. Extend. And it's still on cooldown. Never mind, 5 turns. So you need 2 cooldown decrease. That's what I screwed up. I forgot you need 2 cooldowns, or you need 2 man-eaters, or 2 cooldown reductions. I haven't done a man-eater team in so long. Let it ride. Long as unkillable's up before the poison or the slam. I know you want auto. That's what I was saying. If you get rid of her and use Painkeeper instead, It would just be, instead of using an extender like Godseeker, you use 2 Painkeepers and 1 Maneater. This team is supposed to be auto. It's just slow. And it's a 2 key, not a 1 key. Now that I'm actually looking at the stats for it. Speed tune, 1-to-1, full auto team. Don't have Mithrala, and you don't, or you do have Mithrala, but you don't have Demitha. Because you have Fushan too. 4-to-3 ratio. Let's see if you can do any of these. Okay, so there's one here we can do with Maneater, Seeker, Godseeker. It's a 1 key unkillable auto. I'll send you the link, but this one's probably, because your Godseeker's got to be 214, so she's already in that range. Everyone's dying. So you got a second Godseeker? Okay. And they're dead. Okay. I just gotta get my clan boss keys in myself before I go. I gotta go in about 5 minutes. Yeah, we don't care. Hey, we're still doing this. I forgot. I probably should make sure I get that Lego on all the other accounts. Since everybody's here, I can't even open that. Can't do that. Go for broke. That's not what we're looking for. Feels bad. It is a Paragon, so there's a cheese machine. And this was Grim. Which one is this? Grazir. That's why, because I'm only 11 shards in. We have 3 ancients right now in there. 1 primal. Yeah. Okay, nope. I'm surprised these guys didn't boot me. Because I definitely didn't do this. But we're getting good rewards. Did I do Hydra? Only 1 Hydra. So that was good. But I didn't put my key in time. Feels bad.
Never lucky.
Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, we can probably tune the Godseeker Maneater, and I sent you the link. But we can tune that team. That's a full auto unkillable. I will be right back. Alright, that's one of my keys in. I'll have to do the other one when I get home. I gotta get going. And what's this stupid chest here? What do we got? Garbage. 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 20 gems. Cool. Thanks, Arena. Alright, hope everyone had a great time. We will pick up where things left off tomorrow. And, enjoy the rest of your Friday night, guys. Warrior, we will get all that sorted and worked out. Keep working on it. Just if you can farm some silver, we can probably build that auto team tonight or tomorrow. But we will get it done by the end of the weekend. Alright? Have a good rest of your Friday night. And give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream today. I appreciate it. And if you're watching